My stalker.
Hello, Joey.
My stalker. How are you, my stalker? Do you know what a stalker is?
Yeah, I guess the one who follows someone.
The one who stalks. The one who stalks. Somebody who stalks. A stalker stalks.
So, it's a good thing or bad thing?
It's all about context. You know that English, context. So,
Yeah.
for example, if you were going to the court because there was a charge of stalking against you and you were being convicted of stalking, then that would be a bad thing. If I say to you, "You're stalking me," ha ha ha, in a light-hearted way, then it's not a bad thing. I'm using it as a joke.
Okay, thank you for this. But no fines here, right?
Pardon?
No fines. I'm not going to pay anything.
No, you're not going to pay anything. I'm just using it. I was using it in a light-hearted manner.
Yeah, I can see this. Okay, now.
I'm on day 8 of lockdown. I'm going crazy.
What's happening now?
I'm not going to talk about English. Well, let's just talk English. I'm not going to talk about English. Let's just speak English.
Just speak English.
Come on, let me correct your silly mistakes.
What are the silly mistakes till now?
Until now. There haven't been many. You don't make too many mistakes, but you do make mistakes, and then you argue about them. You have to be teachable. You have to be a good student. Otherwise you don't learn.
Without arguing and asking how it happened or why it is not, I'm not going to learn. You know, there's a wise saying about this: tell me and I forget, teach me and I learn, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn.
Yes, I know that. It's like, don't give them fish, teach them how to fish. Rawr!
Yes. Oh,
what can I do? What can I do?
Change the location of.
Have I changed my location? No, I just haven't got my. I've got this. It's a shower curtain. It's not really the map of the world. Look.
Oh yeah.
It's a shower curtain. I got it for like £5 from Amazon.
Good idea.
It's a good idea. I know. It gives me a sense of sort of gravitas when I'm teaching.
Yeah. Okay. You were asking about what time or?
I wasn't asking you anything. It's that I'm not asking you anything. You're the one that wants to ask me. Look, there we are, I'm back. Let me just put my shower curtain properly. There we are.
Is it daytime now?
Yeah, it's 4:20.
Wow. 6:00.
And what time are you?
6:20.
Okay, so what have you been doing today?
Let's say playing a game with my kids online.
Playing a game with my kids. Cool. Excellent. That's a very good thing to be doing.
Helping my wife to cook. I was cutting the chicken and I didn't make salad till now. She's going to ask me.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to have to correct you. So I helped.
Okay, no problem.
I was helping. What did you do today? I cut the chicken. You don't have to say I was cutting the chicken, because if you use the past continuous, then I'm waiting to hear that something else happened while you were doing that. I was cutting the chicken when somebody walked into the door or something. So just say I cut the chicken. You don't have to say I cut the
No,
chicken.
I don't know. I don't know what's the problem with the past simple with me.
I don't know what the problem is with the past simple. It's more difficult, actually.
Oh,
It's much easier to use the past continuous or the present perfect. It is easier, I think, because I mean, in Spanish, for example, I use the present perfect rather than the past simple because it's easier because the conjugation is different and
mm.
it's just easier somehow. Okay, so
I
it's
guess we
not
need
a problem.
to
It's not a
use.
problem for you to say I was cutting the chicken, but you really should only be using the past continuous when it's a particular.
Yes.
You understand it's a particular time. So I was cutting the chicken
Like
while my
like a particular
wife
time in the past. Yes.
prepared the vegetables. Now that would be a perfect sentence of the past
Yeah.
simple and the past continuous working together in beautiful harmony.
Totally right.
Ebony and ivory work together in perfect harmony. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
singing my lessons.
I guess Spain right now is singing. It's on media. They are
Pardon?
singing outside in their balcony.
Oh, that's in Italy. Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't have a balcony, but we are.
In Spain too.
Yeah,
I saw a video in Spain too.
really. I mean, we are. I don't have a balcony, and I'm a bit away from the town, but people are on their balcony. They're basically at 8 o'clock. They're clapping and making music to say thank you to the healthcare workers.
Mm.
Very important.
Yes, they need our support. They are the first line of defense.
Well, no, our support would be to bloody stay at home and stop thinking we're invincible.
Really?
Yeah. What do
Are
you
we?
think? I know, I think I'm invincible, but my neighbour's 80 and I've been thinking about her. I mean, I don't believe that if I catch the virus, I will necessarily be killed by it because I think I'm.
You are alone? You are staying alone?
Yeah,
No one
I
with
live
you?
on my own. Yeah.
Your bits.
With my animals, and I am going to go slightly crazy. Maybe if I speak to you in a week's time, you're going to be able to chart my descent into madness. I can't see you now. You're just. Oh, I might start going mad.
I
I'm
guess no
going.
one.
It's like who sung that?
We are we are not doing any reasonable things nowadays.
I'm going slightly mad. Who sang that?
I don't know.
I'm
Till now.
going slightly mad. Was it the Queen, maybe? I'm going slightly. Queen. It was the Queen.
Queen.
Yeah, I thought it was the Queen. I'm going slightly mad. It finally happened. Right, yeah, the Queen. Oh, I love the Queen. Where are you?
What's your favorite song?
By the Queen? Or my favorite song of every. I'm going slightly mad. I just that's not my favorite song.
I didn't catch the last part.
I'm going slightly mad. It's not my favorite song. I'm just thinking of it because I'm thinking that I'm going
Yes, I know.
slightly mad.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, I don't have a favorite movie. I have lots of films that I really like.
Okay, just give me two. I might see.
Oh my God. Right. Let me think of a film where I came out of. Okay, so when I was a child, I watched a film called Escape from the Dark, and it was about pit ponies that work underground in the mine. And I will never forget this film because it made me cry so much. I was crying maybe for hours and hours, and my mum was really mad at me because she had to get on the bus with me and take me home, and I was crying. Yeah.
And now you have a dog in your home.
Yeah, I love animals. If I could have a pony in my house and an elephant and a bloody monkey, I'd have them all living with me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, what's the last film I saw that really had a big effect on me? Do you know what? I've got a terrible memory at the moment. I think I'm getting old, finally. I can remember everything that I learned when I was younger, but I can't remember what the last film I watched.
What are recent movies you're watching online right now? Or series?
Series.
Have you seen T?
I really liked Jiri Haji. I loved Sherlock. I loved Killing Eve.
Sherlock is amazing. I'm watching it.
Sherlock, I've seen it. I loved Jiri Haji. I really loved that. I loved the kind of London, Tokyo thing going on, and then it's something, you know, the really serious kind of scene, and then they all break out into this like manga character dancing, and it very strange, but it worked. It worked really well.
Yeah, I remembered. Why you don't like the American accent?
Oh, I don't not like it. I just take the piss. I mean, I don't not like it.
I don't hate it.
Well, I just take the piss. I'm sure Americans take the piss out of English people.
Really?
I don't know. I don't care. But I mean, I don't dislike it. In fact, when I was younger, I was desperate to speak like an American because it was really cool when I was younger. But I mean, but that was like in the 70s.
70s. What?
I don't know. It's a bit lazy. So I find some of it.
Because American?
It's slightly lazy. I think that, yeah. And I don't like the fact that loads of American words have come into the. I suppose I'm just a bit of a fussy English woman who doesn't want her language to become.
To be.
I'm not going to say what I think, but
Disturbed with American.
Doesn't want to be Americanized.
It's okay.
Oh.
We have to keep our original things as it is.
Well, no, I mean, we must change as well, and also we must change and integrate. That's really important as well. But I think that we can have some respect for I mean, language changes. It's got to change, but we don't have to completely disrespect sort of grammar. I mean, I love the fact that language changes, and I loved what Shakespeare did many years ago and got away with it. And I love the